J Cherie keeping it going. We got them hot topics, local news, and BGC flowing. We got Big Kev on the air, Dark Knight flying in here. It's Fire 716 and we rocking it here.
It's Fire 716.
Let's go. It's Big Frank in the morning, J Cherie keeping it going. We got them hot topics, local news, and BGC flowing. We got Big Kev on the air, Dark Knight flying in here. It's Fire 716 and we rocking it here.
You're no. Yeah, yeah, we back. Mm. Fire seven, Fire 716 Radio. Good morning, good afternoon. We was doing a whole lot of conversation
A
and
whole
talking,
lot of talking.
and I guess we can start from the top. We can start all over again. Welcome, it's your boy Big Frank came on air
Yeah.
this morning. Just touching bases on just the recent event of activities that just went down over the weekend, and more snow is coming to Buffalo now.
It's like I'm gonna be stuck again.
Yeah,
stuck
'cause
again, stuck again.
It's like I said, it was heartbreaking to hear about the deaths this morning from the blizzard.
Yeah.
People comparing the blizzard to 77. Let me just give my point of view.
Oh no.
No, to the degree of the amount of snow release.
Facts.
The amount of snow departed from the heavens. That sounded so extra. Was massive, way more intense.
Facts.
Yet for our timing, I think this is the worst blizzard that I had to experience, where I think cars are on the side of the road and abandoned to such a degree, because it's like we slid from rain to snow. Like it went rain-free snow, and that.
But I feel like the October storm took the cake. Like this and the October storm has.
I don't.
Because the damage done.
Yeah, come on in. Come on in.
Like you heard trees snapping, you heard whole trees crunching down.
Good morning.
You heard whole trees crashing down. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? You only heard snow and wind. You know what I'm saying?
You know
And
what? I'm going to be
the-
very.
the amount of snow, we weren't prepared for it.
Got you. So, and lack of preparation makes a major difference.
Facts.
Make a major difference.
Legit.
And Kevin, why is always just the corner of your head?
Because honestly,
Does he be hiding?
I don't really like being on camera.
Oh, because I'm like,
But yeah, I'll scoot in some.
He likes to hide.
but for sure, and my mind is trying to remember the October storm.
So
Was it?
I was living on Timon at the time.
Okay.
And our entire street, you couldn't drive down that joint.
Yeah.
You had to climb legit over trees
Yeah.
to get from Best to High Street.
Yeah.
So and then you had the houses, the trees falling out in the south towns, and
Yeah.
I feel like that was one for the,
Gotcha.
for the book.
For me, it's just I've just never seen as many cars.
Oh yeah,
I'm
got
talking
you.
about it's cars, trucks, 18-wheelers abandoned.
Facts.
Like
No, for sure.
I'm just telling you,
Yeah.
for Western New York and Harlem, Harlem is Harlem. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Harlem, you can fly both ways.
Facts.
Harlem had one lane in the middle where you can either go, situation, Uber, 3 cars, we're going one way.
Right.
It's one car going opposite, but we stuck. Somebody has to bag
All
the way up. Because the plows can't
Right.
because the cars on the left and on the right.
Oh wow.
And I was a little pissed. I was a little peed off. I ain't gonna hold you because the car didn't want to move. All right, this full storyline. Okay, full storyline. So the spirit of the Lord had already told me to get out first, but I was like, I don't want to get out in this guy. I'm just gonna sit here and wait.
Mm-hmm.
So in front of me is a caucus male. No shout out. No, and he gets out, and in front of him, and the car facing him is a black male, dark in the face, just aggressive, and I can tell by the way his voice was shaking a little bit, like he
wasn't prepared.
Can you guys just back up a little bit, guys, and just let this guy? Oh, okay. And then I'm like, you know what, Frank? I don't want to be that person. Let me just comply with this guy. Then when the car rolled by, I was like, oh, I see why. But then I got mad because when we rolled past him, he was literally 3 feet away from being able to bag up and let us through and just keep moving. Because they had a little.
So he had less. He can maneuver better
He
than
can
y'all.
maneuver better without getting stuck.
Oh,
And I was like,
N-word.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
I just kept moving. But
No fact.
now mind you, this is day 2. This is day 1 after
Saturday.
No,
Got
this is Sunday. Sunday.
Sunday. Okay.
Saturday's the situation. Sunday.
Okay. Got you.
Yeah, Sunday just morning time. Don't do nothing.
Right.
But then I got out there to Uber. Kiara, how you doing this morning? Good. How you feel about this storm we just experienced? Just
Yeah, I don't want to talk about it 'cause it's emotional to me. Like I feel
valid.
bad for the people that's going through it,
Yes.
but it's just like it's kind of unreal because now
Yeah.
you see all the movies and everything. And I'm just like, what's,
Another stupid. Oh my
what's
god.
going on?
So-
like, what's like people are literally walking down the street dragging a TV. You don't even have a car to maneuver the
No facts.
and then you don't have power. So what you doing?
What are you doing?
Come
But
on.
it's just like I don't know. Like I've been speechless. I've been trying to like put it into words.
Yeah.
It's just like
Yeah.
I get it is an unfortunate situation. You know, shout out to everybody that went out to help.
Yeah.
But even here, like I didn't realize it was that here. I drove around.
Yeah.
Cars are stuck at the falls, like literally buried in the snow.
Right.
Yeah.
The looting, yo,
I get the looting. I do.
Why?
Stop.
I'm
Just
not offended. but
to
I
an
really wanna know
extent.
why.
To an extent. If you're not getting essentials, toilet paper, water, food,
Right.
diapers,
I did see people with
essentials.
diapers. I seen a guy with
you know what I'm saying? If you're not getting essentials, what are you doing? Are you just you're taking advantage of this moment when there's no necessary need for it? You know what I'm saying? You're making this situation into more of a negative than it already is by being stupid, breaking into errands. Like, come on now.
that sneaker
What do you-
store. What is it called? The seller. With the really
but for
It's
me,
stupid.
for me,
Because what you gonna do? Walk in the snow in them brand new
but,
sneakers?
But this is my
Like,
challenge.
come on, man.
But
Stop.
like for me, like I get it, but forgive me for what I want to say.
Go ahead.
Who fault is it for piss poor planning?
No facts.
Like you,
Absolutely.
you, and this is what I talk about the girl with the bundles in the hair and stuff. You-
Right.
I look good, got my lashes, got my hair, got all this, but I ain't got no gas.
But okay, so
Go ahead.
I don't have to all of that. But in my defense, like I wasn't ready.
Right.
Only
I don't think
because
anybody
they
was,
say
though.
we're gonna have these storms. I'm not gonna like that. I'm the one that be like,
It's
"Yeah,
gonna,
we
just
gonna
Buffalo.
have snow.
This is snow.
It's
Yeah.
Legit.
here, you feel me? And then I'd be like, oh,
No
That's
facts.
me. Like, I'm literally just that person.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
thought I would have learned the last one we just had.
Yeah.
Shut down, but I did go get the essentials. You feel me?
Yeah.
No, I didn't finish Christmas shopping, but I felt like that was not.
That wasn't
That
important.
wasn't important.
Absolutely.
Valid. And
Facts.
yeah, and I just and my thing is no shot to people who got money, Family Dollar, Dollar General, y'all got insurance. But when
No
y'all start
facts.
looting small businesses,
Oh yeah. Oh
Yeah,
facts.
like-
oh yeah. Yeah.
what is
Now we gotta fight.
come on, really?
Yeah.
Really? And for like whoever this dude in the yellow mask is with a bubblegum machine on the corner of Jefferson and
What
High.
are you gonna do with that?
With a bubble gum
With the
machine.
bubble gum
He had the
machine.
bubble
The quarter.
You
Yes.
cornered.
He had the whole machine. And he was like,
Merry Christmas.
Yo.
I don't care what nobody's guaranteed right there. It's just guaranteed. Gotta be.
Yo, gotta be on some
Like,
wild.
I
I
get
thought I was dreaming when I was seeing that stuff, and I was
right. I get. Good morning, India. Yeah, we're all safe. Thank you. Praying that you're safe as well.
No, for sure.
To Kevin's point of view, I understand. I don't have. I need y'all clothes. I just need to get my stuff.
Yeah.
You're stuck into a hard place. Don't condone stealing. Don't
Not
condone.
at all.
Put the money on the register and whatever happens.
No facts. They
You know, hey,
security
listen,
cameras running.
Yeah.
Right.
I did my part. Yeah, I just happened not to be here when I did it. But then for anybody else, because I was driving down Harlem, and the police is out there. No, the police out there. And all you see, I don't know who this person was, is footprints checking, like it was checking almost every door,
Oh wow.
and they were looking for somebody. And I'm just like, dang.
Wow.
And I don't know if that was a search like looking for help or just something
Or-
in, or was
yeah.
it breaking or whatever. But they were saying it's wild.
everything is broken.
Yeah. But
Yeah.
listen, I'm saved. I love God, for real. But I drove and I was like, yo, look at these doors just not locked. Like what is the, like?
Facts.
And people are thinking that too, though.
Yes,
Right.
But
yes.
the difference between us and them is that they're actually willing to go to check it out. You
Check
feel
it
me?
out.
We be like,
No, I'm
Right.
I just-
Right. I ain't got time for surprises. Like none of that.
Listen, so yeah, the storm has been crazy, man, and I guess it's just out of control. This is the topic of the day, the storm. Right? It's, just-
No facts.
it's passing over, but it's It came with some casualty. Listen, we're going to get into the Big Girl Chronicles in just a few seconds, and we'll be back with more conversation, more content right here on Fire 716. Big Frank and my whole girl, Kiara AG in the building. Right here on Fire 716, Big Frank in the morning. Let's go.
What's good, y'all? It's your girl Jay Cherie from Big Frank in the Morning on Fire 716. Listen, we calling our artists. If you a singer, if you a rapper, if you got a group, we want you to email your music to the radio station at fire716radio@gmail.com. Not only will we play on the radio, but we'll do an exclusive interview with you. So once again, email your music to fire716radio@gmail.com.
Hey, what's going on? It's your boy Dante Miles, aka D Belly, aka your city council. I'm here at Fire 716 Radio, and I'm asking you to tune in on Thursdays at 11 on our show, The Vault. We're going to be having some conversations that's super relevant, but very important. And sometimes it may be a little uncomfortable, but we're going to make sure that we get our voices out. Come tune in on Thursdays at 11 a.m. and make sure you download the Fire 716 app. See you then.
What's up, everybody? It's Kier here, Inject Faith Hope Love. I am so excited to announce that you can now catch me right here on Fire 716 Radio each and every Monday for Inject Mondays at 7 p.m. So go ahead and download the app and rock out with your girl. Again, that's each and every Monday at 7 p.m. Tune in and have a good time with us.
Watch out for the big girl. Watch out for the big girl.
Big Girl Chronicles. Beautiful, intelligent, and graceful.
What's good, everybody? You already know what time it is. It is Big Girl Chronicles. And on this Friday before Christmas, I hope you got all your shopping and things done because you already know the lines are going to be ridiculous. I really do want to talk about loving on your people. So in this season, people deal with seasonal depression, anxiety. Some people are alone because of loved ones being lost, and they're really hurting, and they need somebody to just love on them. I understand that this time of the year can be really busy, and we can be trying to do what we got to do.
Right.
But we have to not forget about our loved ones or those who have lost someone. I understand the grief of how it feels when the people that you love the most are no longer on this earth, and all you want is the presence of somebody just to ask, are you okay?
Like slaves, bro.
I get it.
Are you stupid?
Some of the people that I love the most are no longer here, and I had crazy moments of loneliness. But I thank God for my tribe, for my group, for my circle, because they always ask me, are you okay? Do you want to hang out? Do you want to talk? And in this season, especially after COVID and major losses, I'm just admonishing you, reach out to your peoples, reach out to the funny ones because you don't know what they're struggling with. Reach out to the quiet ones because they could be suffering silently. I just want you to take the time to reach out in this season because you don't know who needs to hear, I love you.
That's terrible.
I'm thinking about you. I'm praying for you. Are you okay? The problem is we get so busy with life that we forget that there are other people out there that may just need someone to care, even if it's just for a moment. I'm a personal witness that somebody asking me, are okay, is a lifesaver. So in this edition of Big Girl Chronicles, I just want to admonish you to just take a moment, send a text, send a voice note, send an inbox, and just ask the question, are you okay? Do you need anything? And let the people that you love know, I'm here for you. Because you're beautiful, you're intelligent, and you're graceful. Merry Christmas, y'all.
Fire 716, your boy between Black and Big Frank in the morning. Listen, the conversation right now is really about the storm.
Yeah.
Because when I worked overnight, and I was at work stuck, but I was reading the messages on Facebook that were just people calling out for help.
Yeah.
I got a cousin here. We need
Yeah.
and I'm just like, dag, I don't know. I can't help you.
No fact.
Just can't help you. And then it's like, it's time now to take the driving ban seriously. Okay. If you don't know by now,
facts,
Because now I'm guilty for them talking about a driving ban and being on the streets. Okay.
Oh yeah.
Oh, y'all ain't want to be going nowhere. The
I'm
open,
outta
we
here.
out of here. Okay. We out of here. We gone.
No
But-
facts.
but,
No, for real.
but this round is like now I see why you don't want to be going nowhere.
Yeah.
Because you interfered. Yo, listen, 18 wheelers, jackknife.
That's
stuff.
you don't want to be caught in that.
Like even by the airport. I'm telling you how much. So this, I'm not. I should have took pictures. I should have been a photographer for this because I was driving down Genesee and I could not figure out where the 33 was because it was just piled up with snow. It just looked like a snowbank because it's shut down.
Right. Oh wow.
I was just like, yo, this is crazy. And this car is on the left, on the right, spit backwards. It was an accident. They just all stuck in the joint. They towing cars, and you got to pay. Sit.
And that's another problem I got. It's a disaster, and y'all gonna charge me for getting stuck.
I get it, but I have to.
But we set up. But then we got those essential workers.
Right. So to the essential, it should only be essential stuff. Okay. It's so many stuff, but I get it. But it's like at first I was like, man, it's already a disaster. We shouldn't have to pay. But
Facts. But I get it.
I still burn
We
gas.
put out there.
I still burn gas. I
Yeah.
still got to pay the person to come out here. So business wise, yes,
get
we're
it.
charging you, but it's like dag. But then, I'm so sorry I'm talking so much about the storm. It's really been intense because
This is man.
and this is gonna lead to our question of the day in a minute. Because I was going down Main Street. Main Street is plowed, but the side streets are not.
Right.
So people are getting their driveways done, but still can't get out.
Can't get out. Facts.
So like it's a little pathway. I think people climb over snowbanks. I'm gonna say this for honestly, but some of the people of the lighter complexion from the Caucasus are just out here walking, like not to their car.
just
They,
walk.
they just
to
walk
the
and have a
store,
conversation.
going out,
Just
checking
out.
neighbors.
Hey,
That's what they do.
So this is the difference between us and them. They'll get up out of their house,
yeah,
shovel themselves out to the street because they can't drive nowhere.
right.
Go to every neighbor and check on them. Y'all good? Y'all need anything? Black folks, stay in the house. Don't.
And they're also not
we gon-
shoveling until somebody else starts to shovel. Then they be like, "Oh, let me."
No,
Let me go.
If they do
facts.
that,
If they do that, because
that's
I ain't gonna hold you,
a lie.
I didn't shovel
Listen,
until my wife had to leave the house to go somewhere.
But that's okay.
but that's cool. Y'all ain't gotta go nowhere.
Yeah, but that's the only reason why.
On my mom's block, there's this older guy. I think he used to be a pastor. He literally got a snowblower and he stood over.
Yeah.
Facts. Man,
The
look-
visible sunset. My elderly aunt was without power and heat, so there wasn't much choice. Yeah,
Facts.
like
Absolutely.
you know what? I was a terrible son. My mom was up without heat and power, and did I check in on it? Not directly. She responded to statements inside the group chat, so I
Okay.
knew she was Gucci, but I didn't make an additional
Hey,
straightforward.
Ma, you good?
Ma, you good?
You need
Uh,
anything?
Fine,
Right. Don't judge me, okay? no, valid.
No facts. She got two of them.
No, listen. Didn't you say that? But did she call and check on me? Okay, either. Like there was a no two-way street. Me and we have a relationship. Joshua, good morning. Marshall, good morning. Jessica, good morning. Ernie said it's sad how our people started looting instead of helping people. Buffalo's supposed to be a city of good neighbors for sure. You should have kept your tail home and stitches don't count. You can't fully hear her. Yeah, just stay in your microphone the best you can, and we'll see what's going on here, and then we'll check it. Matter of fact, just because you said that, just talk right now for me.
Can you hear me now? Can you hear me? Maybe not.
Yeah, it's a little low, but I can fix it. So now the storm. Snow is crazy. People walking. I was just talking about my mom because she was good. They didn't have no power, but they got power now.
Got you.
But I just didn't check on her directly. Don't judge me. I just, I trust God. I trust God. And if it was a real emergency,
Facts.
we y'all got 3 phones in the house. They are not dead. If it get too bad, holler at me. 'Cause I'll definitely come and get you, Chantel, Solomon, and Hannah.
Yeah. So the biggest thing for me is I can't see my son right now.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, he's with his aunt, and we're both stuck. So it's like, dag, FaceTime.
Yeah, I would
Yeah.
be crying. Like, I
Yeah.
just think this is so. I just think it's so unexpected. And I know y'all say like we live here, but we
Nah,
don't never get shut down.
never.
This is the second time this year because we got shut down a month ago or something.
Yeah.
And then we also just got out of a pandemic where we were shut down
For
for
2 years.
2 years. Like,
Legit.
Yeah,
and it's like the mental state alone. Like, part of me feels like those people were just like, "Yo, I'm not sitting in this house." Like,
Yeah.
you know, like, and they just went crazy. No, I don't think they needed to do what they did, but at
Facts.
the same time, it's just kind of like we gotta be understanding of our mental state because it's like one thing after another.
Yeah.
Like, literally. And I've
Legit.
never in my life seen it where they shut down everything, like
No.
schools,
No.
businesses.
This morning, they shut down the whole town. They said the town of Amherst is closed. The town of not just
everything.
everything
Yo.
is shut down.
That's
You
wild.
can't go to the grocery store.
man.
You can't go.
Right.
Like,
So
one thing you normally can do is
man.
at least go to the grocery store.
right.
Even during COVID,
Download the
that was
app
one
to
thing
hear
that
it better.
was good was that I could go to the grocery store. You feel
No,
me? Like,
facts.
and I was just going just because it's like, okay, I'm getting out the house, like, and now it's just like I just don't know how much more people can.
Yeah,
Yeah,
she got to just talk to
right.
Mike. You know how we
Legit.
do. No, that valid. So listen. This brings up the question of the day.
Mhm.
All right, because the question of the day says, let me read it verbatim, so I can grab it properly. It says, I'm getting there. 3, 2, and 1, and 4. Why is it when tragedy hits that the church is the first place to be blamed for not being in place?
Because people love to blame God.
Facts.
People made stats yesterday that really made me upset. And it's like, none of y'all come to church. The church doesn't even have enough members to open the door for y'all. And if they do, the members is over 65 and up.
Facts.
So what is y'all 18 and 19-year-olds going to come and do to
Facts.
them while they
Legit.
in there? Stop blaming God for everything. Like,
Legit.
come and be with God on a regular day and then call God in a crisis.
Yeah, I have a different point of view on the situation. That is because I believe that the church is supposed to be the high functioning pinnacle to the community. Period.
Facts.
In politics and moving things forward in the movement and aggressive, and that is a standard that we set that operates that operates well when it's functioning properly and in integrity.
Right.
So there's a low key expectation that we expect the church to hold up. Now, in words, for real. Let's talk about it.
Real.
What happens now is you want to dog the help. You want to bite the hand that feeds you.
Yeah.
You want to try to disnote, break down, destroy, cast down, throw a rock, call. Now you want to talk junk. Now you don't want to. I'm against religion. I don't like God. I think it's universe sage and crystals and
it's all of
bubble
that.
bumps
It
and
is
stuff.
all of that.
No
and what
facts.
happened? You do all this stuff at us now, but now you want us just to turn 3 more cheeks. You done turned 2
We
already.
done turned both our cheeks.
Because their
now.
crystals didn't charge them.
Because your crystals didn't charge in the
It's true. Like,
And what happens now is now that there's tragedy, now you want to call on God. Now you want immediate response.
Yeah.
You ain't been there. You ain't tithed.
Only
You ain't
show up
made
on
yourself
Christmas
available.
and
Christmas
Easter.
and Easter. These are 2 days.
New Year's, I mean.
And this is what y'all say. This is what y'all say. I ain't got to be in the house of God. Okay.
Okay.
Right.
So stay home.
Stay there.
Open your door.
Right.
Open
Open your doors to the
your doors to the
community.
community.
Facts. Don't rush to the church because it's a
but they
disaster.
were
Like
calling out pastors directly. I don't know what y'all
Leon,
seen,
thank you, sir.
but I seen like
I
they
need
were
you on the
literally
station.
calling out pastors directly. Like, I was like, what is going on?
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah, that's crazy.
And that's dumb.
Fact, because if you're not going to the police station, if you're not going to the hospital, if you're not going to the firehouse, I don't want to hear nothing about the church.
right.
Facts.
Because they're first responders.
Right.
They're meant to help you in disaster.
And I did, though. I'm not gonna lie to you. Part of me was like, well, dang, like, why isn't the church open? You know,
Because
like,
they stuck like we stuck.
But that's what I did too. I did think that too. But at the same time, like Frank said, there is an expectation where it's like when does the church come outside? Like that, because that bothers me a lot too. Like the church does not come outside. It does not come outside the four walls.
I
Oh,
feel
yeah,
you.
yeah.
Absolutely. I
You know
get
what
you
I'm
for
saying?
sure.
And so to be out there in the present, like I know it was hard, but I just feel like there should have been something, you know,
Yeah.
like something that would have been like, oh, we're here, you know,
Right,
like
right.
I don't know, like I did think about that, like what could we do, even here in the falls, but it's like I know our homeless rate isn't as what Buffalo's is,
Right,
so
right. Yeah.
I don't know like what we could have physically done.
Yeah,
you know what I'm
I-
saying? Like,
for the occasion, because ideally it makes sense, but
It do, but
it makes sense to the degree of y'all should be open and available. But let's be
but
realistic.
realistically,
we're people too.
You stuck
Yeah.
like I'm stuck.
facts.
You got snow like I got snow. You can't leave and I can't leave. It's the
Facts.
travel
But
ban.
the Holy Spirit can take you from one house to the next.
Next
you
house.
Ah!
So
Like-
don't think.
You not opening up your doors. Where you at? Cause you the church
Yeah,
now, right?
yeah.
You the church. Don't forget, you ain't got to come to the building. You the no, open up
Right,
your door.
right. Open your
Open
doors.
up your car door. You get in it and you go out there. Come on,
You're not
Facts.
even opening your door for your neighbor, but you
come on,
want.
please.
Or your brother or your sister.
Like,
And I get
come
that
on.
too. 'Cause
Like-
I'm scared. I ain't going. Like, I know God. Listen. I know
But
God
that's
got
true,
me.
right?
But it's
I do too.
legit.
I feel you, but
It's not like it
reality
used to be.
is, Our people don't look out for us. So
Facts.
if my bishop is 80 years old, if he's in the church by himself, we don't know what's
Okay.
gonna happen.
Let's take that statement alone by itself.
Right.
Her pastor is in the 80s. Okay. Number one, who's going over to his house to shovel, plow, and get him out?
Right.
Number two, who's driving his car to go through this treacherous
Facts.
snow to get to a building that has to then be plowed? Come on, there's more steps here. But if you learn to look out for each other and for yourself, we can be a better
You'll
place.
survive.
I enjoy coming to your party to the door because I couldn't go inside because the cloud of smoke was just too intense for me. Matter of fact, this is a side note because Ernie's on my page. When I walked inside the door, cottonmouth. I said, God, I can't stay here long. I said, God,
But that's essential. You see, they went and got that stuff.
you gotta
Like,
say-
No facts.
Facts,
Make
like-
sure you had your weed.
yeah.
No facts.
no, but it's and Desta said because the church should be set the example, and I get church setting the example,
But
As
as
a-
a community,
but-
we
We have let the church down in the community, and then the community wants the church down.
but no, good. Let's put a plus rating. That's irrelevant. That's irrelevant. Because the same community that the church let down the community, but it's the community that dogs the church.
facts.
Like nobody dogs the church worse than its own people is supposed to serve
Legit.
because somebody made a mistake or their error, they weren't perfect. You quick to blame us for your failed bad transactions. It ain't my. Let me talk from the church real
Yeah,
quick.
yeah.
From the finance committee. It ain't my fault you can't pay your rent this month. It ain't my fault that you didn't buy food or essentials. It's not my fault that you didn't balance your checkbook well. It ain't my fault. But for some reason, I keep showing up for you
Mhm.
and I keep providing for you and giving you resources. And today, because I'm stuck and I'm human and I cannot, now it's a problem.
Right.
Kick rocks and go talk to God for real.
Facts.
Like
Legit.
enough is enough. Sorry for my
Our-
aggression. Let me come.
No.
The society has changed.
Oh, for real.
Because back
Say
in
that again.
no facts. Like during the blizzard of '77,
Yeah.
I can almost guarantee you the black community came together. I can almost guarantee you. First, I don't know if snowblowers were really a thing back then, but like they was out there shoveling together, making sure that everybody got out. Now
Probably
it's like
didn't even have the layers that we have now. So,
true.
you know what I'm saying?
Facts. But even still, like they knew their neighbors enough to be able to go knock. Hey, listen, my power's out. Can I come over here? You don't know your neighbor. Do you know your neighbor?
Mm-mm.
Do you know your neighbor?
Yes.
On both sides?
Besides, yes.
Okay, good stuff.
Only
see-
because I live in a in a community, so it's like
Okay, see, but everybody doesn't know their neighbors or even try to get to know their neighbors.
I wouldn't go to my neighbor's house though.
That's different though. But see,
Yeah.
that's different. If you ain't had no choice, I mean,
Yeah. If I didn't have a choice, maybe, but
but like
Bec-
we don't we
because
that stigma is crippling us.
yes, because quite frankly, it's not required.
Facts.
Because we TikTok, we Instagram. I know my friends from across the world better than I knew my cousin.
Legit.
My cousin who been coming to the from reunion twice. I just my relation or my circle. That's why people are quicker to jump on Facebook, write the post, I need help,
Yeah.
instead of going next door and knocking on the door and just say, yo, listen, I know we are struggling right now, but listen, can we just come together real quick? You know, I'm warm, you warm. You got gas, I got electric. I'm all the way out. I mean,
yeah, and then people were blaming like the city. They literally just put the blame on everybody.
Everybody.
And I do maybe we could have been more prepared, but what will we have done to be prepared?
Yes, no, and
absolutely.
This is
what could have been different. That
what was said was stay home.
Right.
What was said,
like
what the city said.
What was like? There's like where's Byron? Byron's probably trapped too, for all I know. Not that
Right.
I don't even live in Buffalo, but I'm just like, you know, and I ain't gonna lie to you. I did go to the store. I might have bumped into some political people, you know, and I said, well, if you're not at home, why should I be at home?
No,
You know?
fact.
Like, you
No,
know,
valid.
I was just like, okay, I feel better. You're here too.
No, fact.
It was
Oh my God, they were. But see, with him, I hate to say it, I really feel like they were more so focused on the financial aspect of it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
They know his church. He has a nice church. I guess I don't know much about
Yeah,
it,
but
I know
who?
he has
But,
a big church.
right, but who's going down? He lives in the hood.
Fact.
He lives on the corner of snow and ice. He's
You know
on.
what I'm saying?
He's
No,
right there.
facts.
He's right there in the midst of don't travel. Like, what do you mean? He's
Smack
in the
dab
middle
in
of,
the middle.
I
But-
can't go outside. There is when your street not plowed, my street not plowed.
Facts.
I'm on the same block.
Now
But
what?
again,
I'm-
the Holy
but
Spirit
what I
can
will-
clear your snow and ice and get you to the church to open it for people.
That's a
People
fact.
don't- they
But
hold us to a different.
he live in a church.
Right.
Does he?
He does.
Let me be quiet.
He bought a church. and
But no,
turned
no,
it into his house.
please.
But
That don't mean.
I'm not
Oh.
saying he could have. It would have been a great gesture.
Oh, y'all-
But to the same community that's quick to dog me, kick rocks. Because
That's
I
crazy.
get it.
I always had a connection.
But-
I'm gonna tell you why I always had a connection.
but
Because
yeah,
though he lives, that church is his home.
facts.
That is his house.
Absolutely.
That is for him and his family to make sure we listen to me. Let me help y'all real
Yeah.
quick. You're not gonna give me death threats all through the year. You ain't gonna come for my head.
Yeah.
You're not gonna come for my church. Then you expect me because you're going through a tragedy right now to open up
the door.
my doors to
That's
the
exactly
public
what they
Legit.
and to everybody so that you can possibly loot me. Get out
Facts.
of my face.
Legit.
Y'all have set a precursor community,
Right.
and let me talk about my black folks.
And then if something happens, it's gonna be on him. Like, oh, there was a fight
That-
that broke out at his church.
Oh,
We-
fact, yeah.
We set a precursor, and we treat each other so wrong and so bad.
Right.
But when we find ourselves in a place of need, we want the very thing that we dog to help us.
Right.
No, build a relationship, build a rapport, build community so that y'all have a plan of action.
Yeah.
Like I gotta write out some kind of plan or some kind of idea to get these block clubs around here back active in these communities because we're not in tune to each other. We don't know our neighbor. We're not tapped in.
Fact.
And just because I'm a public figure and I got something, I got mine.
I gotta protect
I
mine
gotta protect mine.
for sure.
That's me. That's my wife. That's our children.
Yeah.
That's our community. That's who I serve. And number two is it's Christmas.
Facts.
Y'all, my family in here.
That's
Facts.
I think that's what hurts the most, though, is that it's
I'm sorry,
Christmas
got my
and
spirits.
people are acting out of anger.
Yeah.
They're
Yeah.
not controlling their emotions. They're letting their emotions control them. And
Facts.
I think that's
Absolutely.
what caused a lot of the looting.
Yeah.
Like, that's what causes people to go on these rampages on Facebook and blame anybody they can just to get that out.
Yeah.
But it's just not fair because at the end of the day, he's a human.
Yeah. They say Desta said true. I know all my neighbors, but you're right. Many don't. And why do people think the church has superpowers to do what others can't? It's a storm for everyone. You know what? We got the Holy Ghost. And I understand why they think we got superpowers because we can heal, deliver, and set free.
No fact.
I comprehend that we transcend or we bypass limitations that are put. We are the hands that God used for miracles. And I get that. And I understand that he uses people. But you guys have to be realistic in this.
Right.
Realistic to the fact of, hey, if we could, we would have.
Oh, for sure.
And let me just help you out real quick. For those who are not going to church but want the church to pull up,
Facts.
the fact that you
Don't even look at the
Say it
church.
again.
the fact that you're not there, you are the hands that make these things happen. And because you're not present and you're in your feelings and you're not dealing with, you ain't going to not psychiatry, it's like therapy, psychiatry,
Yeah,
what are the
therapy.
trees? You're not going to deal with the issues or your challenges with yourself that you're having that may have
Legit.
been triggered by church or whatever the case may be. You got a bitterness and a hatred, and now you don't go to church and you want to dog the church, but now you need help from the church. You're the hands that make these things happen. It's not all on the pastor. It's not
Right.
all on the deacon and the minister. It's
The
a collective
congregation.
effort.
For
It's
sure.
a collective effort.
Absolutely.
And I hate to say this, that y'all
Say it, Frank. Say it, Frank.
showing up Sunday, getting a word and leaving
Ain't
ain't
enough.
enough.
Not at all.
Wow.
Nope.
It's not enough to be a change. You got to be a change agent.
Yeah.
Be involved. Be connected. How can I help? How can I assist? What can I do?
No, for
Because
sure.
for one person to shovel, it's a load to bear.
Right.
But 40 people shoveling, it's light.
It's getting something done.
It's getting something done.
Facts.
Like there's no
There's no reason. Oh my God. This speaks on knowing your neighbors. There's no reason that whole block should be shut down.
Right.
If everybody got a shovel. If everybody got a shovel, they should be able to at least shovel to the middle of the street.
And one person on that block got a snowblower.
And somebody on the
If
block
y'all
got a snowblower to walk
at least
to
one
take
person.
all the way down the sidewalk.
fact.
Yeah.
And somebody got some extra gas can somewhere. All y'all-
Somewhere.
something, you
Like if
understand?
we
We can
come
put it
together. No facts. Like my
Yeah.
dad sent me pictures, man, and he legit was only able to snowblow the driveway, like a
Yeah.
path from the garage around the cars and up to the sidewalk where the driveway meets the sidewalk, and it's just like the rest of the street
Yeah.
is snow filled.
Jay Cherie says, my issue, I got my glasses on today, y'all can read.
My issue with this wasn't the blaming of the church. It was the nastiness coming from the believers. The attitudes, the language, and comments made was disgraceful.
Because, baby girl, they not as saved as
They,
you.
as they portray.
Listen to me.
They huck and buck on Sunday and go
Right.
cuss somebody out at work
This-
on Monday.
This is the
Saturday,
reveal.
They partying, twerking,
Fact.
and coming to church with hangovers, and
And for those who are struggling in the deliverance of the process, but some of y'all,
right.
some of
y'all just
some
willing
of y'all is
participants.
playing with D and livered. Okay, y'all like, hey, I want to live for God, and I don't. I want to do for Jesus, but I don't.
No fact.
I'm
You
saved,
got
but I'm
one
a
foot in
cusser.
and one foot out.
You like just out here, live holy, be holy,
Right.
and live right. So, yes, that is. I can go on with the story
No fact.
because, but we'll be right back. It's going down. Big Frank in the morning. Our homegirl Kiara AG stepping in on this morning, and from she's on Mondays at 7. Well, today
At 7.
At 7. So
Yeah.
make sure you guys all tap in, and it's gonna be good. Her content has been jive fire, so it's going down. Fire
Yeah.
716 Big Frank in the morning. Be right back.
Hey, what's going on? It's your boy Dante Miles, aka D Belly, aka your city council.
So you should have checked
I'm
them,
here
Jay.
at Fire 716 Radio.
Check them.
And I'm asking you to tune in on
Yeah.
Thursdays at 11 on our show, The Vault. We're going to be having
I'd
some
be happy that,
conversations
like-
that's super relevant,
Oh,
but very important.
tag me.
Sometimes it may be a little
I
uncomfortable,
got-
but we're going to make sure that we
That
get
first
our
one was
voices
radio.
out.
Watch,
Come tune in on Thursdays at 11 a.m. And make
Fact,
sure you
he's the
download the
antagonist.
Fire 716
What?
app. See you then.
Well, what are you doing?
What's up, everybody? It's
My boy
Kier
Ronnie was
here
out
in
there
Jack
helping
Big
people.
Hope Club. I am so excited to announce that you can now catch me right here on Fire 716 Radio
Word.
each and every Monday for Inject Mondays at 7 p.m. So go ahead and download the app and rock out with your girl. Again, that's each and every Monday at 7 p.m. Tune in and have a good time with us.
Oh my
Of Byron
Lord.
It is that time of the year where we are reminded of the powerful principles of Kwanzaa. That's right, December 26th through January 1st. You can experience the principles that
Stuff
can
like
keep
that,
you
man.
in line.
Yeah,
with
baby, on a
powerful
ventilator.
movement,
Like
understanding
that is
and
wild, man.
unity through the community throughout the year. I'm so
Right.
community's daughter, and I'm here to give you Kwanzaa
Lord.
2022. Abaragani, Umoja Abaragani. That's right, Umoja, unity. When we think of the first night of Kwanzaa on December 26th, we think of unity. And when we unify, you can't deny we are a powerful people. So open your eyes and make sure that you practice
She a vibe.
Umoja 365 days a year.
Fire 716 Boy, Big Frank, you like in the Big Frank in the morning. I'm my homegirl Solar, the community's daughter with the Kwanzaa. Just side note for those who have tapped in, Kwanzaa is not a religion. It is not Kwanzaa is a celebration of unity and the culture of us being black before we go into the new year. So I just think it was just a Muslim thing. Like I thought it was just like we'll do it
Right,
here.
yeah.
But what it is just it is a set of words and a gathering to really instill principles that we should really have all year round.
Right.
So today was Umoja, which is unity, like coming together. And we're going right into the conversation of what we should be
What
doing
we talking
right now.
about? Facts. We should be coming together right now.
And because you're gonna survive better together. It's just what it is. You just independently. You just
you set up I don't want to say you set up for failure, but it creates a lot more hurdles. You know what I'm saying? It's easier to get over hurdles when you got somebody to help you over the hurdles, and then you can help somebody get over the hurdle. You know what I'm saying? So
that's the say. Even people with the Holy Ghost die. Use wisdom always. You know listen. They may die, but they can get back up.
Yeah.
To live as Christ was the diest. I'm not playing. You got to wisdom is a principal thing.
Yeah,
and I get that because I definitely chose Sunday to go out to drive on purpose because Saturday just was not wasn't.
It wasn't able.
Just
possible.
wasn't why. Plus, I was at work.
Yeah,
I was at work.
Facts.
And to put myself in a predicament to be stuck and knowing the circumstances, my family.
Yeah, facts.
My family, like that's why I understand people like I open up your doors. What you need, I do what I can. Let's build a porch patio or something.
Facts. Like if you during the October storm, our neighbor had power.
Mm-hmm.
So instead of going over there and chilling with her, we just ran the extension cord.
Oh, yeah.
Like small things.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, granted, I might not feel comfortable letting you in, but I won't let you go without. Right. So like, it's small things. Like, there's small things you can do to help.
More because, like, did y'all see Hair Saga, something like that?
Mm-mm.
So when they were stealing and looting last night,
they went Hair Saga.
They tried to go into hair. I don't know which one it is, so don't call me.
Hair
World or something.
Which did they
I think
name
it's
the
on
street?
Bailey.
On Bailey.
Hair Ward.
Okay, so they might have hit the
Hair
door.
World.
Them Arabs came out in like 10 shooting.
Oh.
Shooting.
Oh yeah.
Shooting. Like
I don't doubt it.
And I don't doubt it either because I know that's how they. But you see how
I believe that because I went to the gas station and got stuck at 7-Eleven. Don't judge me. It was still the next day, but I got stuck at the gas station because it wasn't plowed.
No,
and there was a bunch of them in there just like.
Right. Do what you gonna do.
Like we not
be act civilized.
No, seriously.
And that takes a.
And they were just like coming. I don't even know where they came from in the video that I watched, but you could just see them coming. And I was just like, oh, they was ready.
They across the street, upstairs from the store, upstairs from the liquor store.
They were literally coming out the houses. And
because
they don't play about their stuff.
They don't live far from their business.
Fact.
I'm just saying.
They might be one of them living in the back of the hair store.
The food spot on Fillmore. Fillmore is Alibaba's or something.
Where
on Fillmore and Memorial?
Yes. Alibaba Kebab. That's my
Alibaba.
spot.
They live across the street in the blue. Is it blue? Look at me. Because I said, yo.
Yeah. This way.
Yeah.
Yes.
And they got family in there. So if you ever come crazy,
facts.
It's nothing to address.
It's 20 of us. It's only 2-3 of y'all.
And we all on food stamps. And we all getting the benefits.
And we all got steaks. Listen, and we get rewards.
That part I don't understand.
Yeah. It's just the mindset. We definitely divide it among ourselves. And
Jess is crazy.
I drug dealers
and night walking on my street, so it might be like,
yo, listen,
I feel you, Jessica.
I can't reveal the whole thing. It's probably not proper, but if the blizzard was happening and somebody was walking, often they were on crack.
I can't. I'm sorry.
I'm just snitch. In a set location where I said no because I'm set downstairs, is that there was a lot of movement happening in and out the house. Where is you going?
Oh yeah.
I said, and I talked to the lady. She said, "Baby, I've been on drugs for 20 years." She said, "Don't nothing make you move in the storm like that but crack."
Yo.
Okay.
She's right, man. She's so right.
She clean now. She's been clean for a long time. She's doing a lot better in her life, but she was like, "Yeah, don't nothing make you move like that." bush crack. Listen, yo, the storm was
Yo, that's
crazy.
funny.
I really
Yeah.
encourage that this is a lesson for many of us. I know it comes at a cost for those lives lost. We're praying for those individuals. But when we get back, I'm gonna give you more of a community update of what's going on with the storm, the lives we lost, what's the bands we got going on. But it's going down Fire 716 Big Frank in the morning.
That's my sound.
My bad, Facebook. I can't get that.
I'm sorry. Block party. Man, what?
The snowball.
All right. Listen.
With the snow boots on, the one who got power.
We just need one person with power.
All we need is one person.
I'm gonna say this.
Valid. Get together. I can
Pick
DJ
the
outside.
smallest room in the studio.
I don't need no power. Just get my car room. I got a plug. Okay.
Facts.
Frank on
You
the
just
roof.
need gas.
Just need gas.
I don't think nobody partying
Yeah,
outside
everybody-
though.
Hey.
Oh,
Ooh, where's my jizz?
go DJ, go DJ, go.
We have an update in about 2 minutes, guys, of what's going on as far as the weather and the travel bans and everything.
They opened the bridge.
It's still closed.
I went to the Bills game last week when it was snowing and
At
it
the
was
Miami game?
yeah,
Yeah.
and they were throwing snowballs. Oh
Yeah.
my god, it was like nothing I ever seen in my life. Like,
So if somebody hit you with a snowball, would you get mad?
no, because they weren't like
What'd I say?
they were just having fun. Like,
Thank you.
Yeah.
It ain't that
I wasn't even drunk. I was like, you know
No,
what I'm saying?
facts.
And I was like, so I'm gonna be honest, this was my first time going save, so I was like,
Okay,
completely
got
sober,
you.
know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? And to watch them, like they had been throwing snowballs,
Right.
And they were like, stop throwing snowballs. I swear to God, as soon as they said stop, they just like went.
Oh,
They were like,
really?
stop throwing snowballs, and they was like, oh, you can't tell us what to do.
I just
and
a
it was
hell
like
story.
everywhere in the stadium. Like,
Oh,
everybody was
wow.
throwing snowballs. And I was just like, but there was so much snow that
Yeah.
the stands and everything.
In fact,
Sure,
why
right
not?
away, right? Like I was like, get the snow off my seat. Like,
Fact. If it hit me anywhere above shoulder,
Oh yeah, here
you feel me? I would honestly, I wouldn't be mad if it hit me right here.
I would.
I wouldn't be.
Because if it's gonna
No,
hit here,
it's gonna slide down.
down.
You're right.
If
I'd
I
be a
get
little
one here, oh, that's
facts.
I'm putting ice in mine.
I'm putting ice in my yo.
30 seconds. I'll be right back.
Do you really think it was God's judgment on Buffalo for the reason this happened? Been here
No,
with
shut.
a
No,
lot-
bye.
No, it's not that
It was
deep.
Mother Nature. It was natural causes.
Not
it was
that
life.
deep. Because it wasn't.
bye.
It didn't just hit Buffalo.
Let me just go ahead and send hell, no fire to the people because no, y'all been disobedient for a long time. This ain't nothing new, Israel.
No
Nothing new.
fact.
I cause wars and bombs to fall from heaven. I'm that kind of guy.
No,
Okay?
right.
I will not destroy the water with I will not destroy the earth with water. Snow is water frozen. Okay? No, it's not. That's what that is. Fire 716, your boy Big Frank. You like the Big Frank in the morning.
Yo.
Somebody made a statement on Facebook and asked a question if they thought that
She
the
said
snow-
snowball throwing was still childish. I forgot my statement.
if God's
You're just
judgment,
too
I agree.
grown.
Yeah.
It was
She-
fun though in the moment. I'm sorry. I didn't throw any, I swear, but it
Did I-
was fun.
yeah, I was like, all right now,
All right, right. No.
all right now, okay, not
right.
enough now,
I ain't throwing nothing back. Don't hit me again.
I
Right,
didn't get
yeah.
hit, so.
because after that, what did they just change the game? Like the players just stopped the game, and just start throwing stuff back. And just
No
start-
fact.
Josh,
Right, Josh
Adams,
Adams.
like, stop. He was like, well, Josh, stop. Like,
Valid,
he was
valid.
like pleading with them, like,
Yo.
No, so that was a football game that Kier went to 2 weeks ago, week ago,
last
week.
Yeah.
So somebody asked the question if the snow was God's judgment on Buffalo. And foolishness, no.
No.
If God wants to judge you, He'll kill you and send you there. Like, what you mean? This
Period.
They don't have to force
No
to
playing
force
with you.
my judgment. No, if they're saying that, that means that they're not living safe. If somebody's
Right.
just, you know what?
They feel guilty.
Somebody will guilty about something. And let me just help you real quick. God is a God of grace and love and compassion, and the door's still open for you to receive Him and come to Him.
The fact.
Tragedy sometimes is a motivating force to get you back to your knees. Sometimes I get it, but God is by love have I drawn. Love is the objective here.
Right.
Can God love you so much that He causes judgment? Absolutely.
Oh yeah.
Absolutely, very, very much so. But I don't think this is that. I think this is Mother Nature. This is nature. This is Him knowing that hey, snow falls, and this is God giving you wisdom. Hey,
Yeah.
stay home, and you decide to be disobedient.
Heed the warning.
Right. I covered you to say stay home, and you decided to go out in these streets.
And I said, really? He said, stay home. And he said, really? No, seriously.
But seriously, stay home.
Stay home.
Like, it's
Like,
not a joke. Stay
right.
home.
Yeah.
And I
So
was just like,
this
no,
is, you know what?
stay home.
This is God's parable. Okay, that when you don't heed instructions, you get caught out in the cold.
No
okay?
fact.
You get caught out there with your vehicle and your stuff stranded, and death will try to visit you. And if you're not prepared,
Knocking at your car door.
it'll definitely come get you in your car door, in your property.
Facts.
Because you're disobedient, you're not listening. Now, if you're out there living foul, unsaved, you're not doing your due diligence, this is your warning. Because you will get found with your work undone.
No
That's enough
fact.
of the song. Okay, that's the judgment.
Right.
But there are still travel bans in several areas.
No, gotcha.
Buffalo, your travel ban is still present, as well as Amherst, Williamsville. Who else we got here? Cheektowaga, Clarence, Evans, Hamburg, Lackawanna, West Seneca.
Oh, wow.
Your areas are still in a travel ban. The 290 is shut down. The I-90 is shut down. The 190 shut down. As a young kid, really didn't know the difference. But
same until you get older and start driving.
Right.
You're like,
Ain't
oh,
this
what?
This
Now
Kajak
I be
with
like,
her?
yeah, I take the 290, the 990. What?
fact, like what is this? Like no.
I hated this Kajak.
Yeah, so the interstates are still shut down. So traveling from one city to the next is just long.
Yeah.
Niagara Falls is lifted. They said just use wisdom, but
Yeah.
what does that mean? Like just
Right.
stay home. Just stay home.
Wisdom.
The
Stay home.
boulevard on the Niagara Falls side, I was driving last night, isn't bad, but as you cross over it, there's just cars stuck
Left and right.
left and right, and there's snow plowed in.
So,
But it's also snowing right now as well.
Yeah,
Got
it is.
you.
So
So if y'all was stuck, like, okay, maybe this is just me. I've seen a lot of cars just stranded.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all leaving your cars?
I mean, if I ain't got no choice.
I'm going with a bag. I'm
I don't know, like, because like people left their cars like in the middle of streets, like.
no,
Yeah.
listen, I almost hit a parked car
Yeah,
because
like,
it was looking like just regular snow from a distance. Got closer, no, it's a car in here. It's,
Oh,
there's a
wow.
car in here. Let me just
that's why I'm like, I don't know. I just
Yo.
feel like the snowplow, like you said, you almost hit it. So imagine if the
The-
snowplow, you know?
no, my boy Nick's his car. You can tell the plow moved it into the ditch.
Like,
It's
you
not
know,
funny. Nick,
It's not funny. I
if you
swear,
watch it, I'm
but-
so sorry. It's not funny. Please, and
Nah,
you
but
hustling
I
out here, you doing your thing,
Dang.
but you can see how the plow took the front of his joint and pushed into the ditch, like
Off the highway?
off. Wasn't even on the highway. It was on it's by the airport. Porter.
Yeah.
Porter out here, yeah.
Oh, okay, yeah.
And so that was like, but there was cars
That's crazy.
where the cars are just you're not getting your car out in 2 days,
No,
like because
you gotta wait till the snow melt.
they plow, then it melted and iced up again. So it's ice and it's all that, and all you can do is wait until it melts.
Facts.
And
It's supposed to be 50 on Friday.
Yeah, that'll help.
no, that helped. Now 50, we now Fire 716 is hosting a party called
Fact.
We Made It Friday. We made it Friday.
50 and below.
50 and below. Come on. It's 50 degrees. We barbecuing ribs, chicken. We out here.
Fact. It's a block party.
Fact. Meet me at MLK Park. Listen, we
Fact.
made it. I'm about an MLK head. Okay?
Yo.
Somebody show up.
I
heard
Where
it was
y'all
a party.
at?
All the churches will be there. We coming together as a conglomerate to tell you that we're gonna do it like this the next time. You know, like, hey, we wasn't there for the struggle, but we're here for the recovery. Okay,
Right.
Like, you know, like, it's crazy. And as of right now, we have 21 deaths from the Buffalo blizzard.
That's
And lake
crazy.
effect, continues in the South Towns and Buffalo even until tonight. Wegmans is closed through Monday, not just closed to Monday. They said through Monday, Wegmans is closed, and that's in Erie County for sure. What Niagara Falls, I'm not sure.
I know Walmart's closed till tomorrow. I think
That's crazy.
Who barbecuing?
Listen.
They should have had a big bonfire or something.
Right. Like burn one of these bandies.
Listen, I've been trying to I
burn the
said this
bandies
last
down.
week.
Like,
Last week I was trying to have a bonfire in my backyard. I got a little pit. And the time just won't let me do it because I was just in there, lighter fluid. Here's the little trees. Here's a little starter. I'm throwing stuff in there periodically just to get this. I got sticks and wood in there just so that when I'm ready, I can just light it and go.
Right.
Nothing. I just had no time. Then when I thought I had time, it was taken from me. I'm like, okay, all right, it's going down. But listen, that's what we got going on in the community. We'll get back. First church mess. We don't have a lot of church mess on today. Church mess is the fact that y'all was messy. Yeah, the community
was messing with the church.
Yeah, no fact. Like, yeah,
I can really roast y'all. I really can. Like direct roast. Like your name, your address, location, and call you out.
Right. And they always posting their address. Please come get me. I was like, oh my god.
Oh Lord.
I was like, I would post like I'm on in an area maybe.
Yeah, no. People
like,
was.
I'm between such and such and such and such.
Yeah, not like.
But
I ain't giving up.
I'm at 84, 94. I'm right here. Okay. Listen, I'm in. But they was giving their address for real because they was really in distraught and in trouble. And it's crazy. It's wild.
God help the people.
Help the people. So I hope those that made it through the storm. Those who are listening, just right. What was your biggest struggle during the storm? What was your biggest challenge?
For me, it was not seeing my.
Yeah. There you go. Who you go?
Nah. For me, it was. My son is sick.
Yeah.
So it's like not being there for him right now.
Yeah.
It's like, dang, bro. I feel like a crappy dad. Not really, but like, dang, man.
You're not there.
Yeah.
I don't think I really had a struggle. I think it was more of a mental thing being locked in the house.
Yes.
But,
let's.
I just think that, like you said, we just got out of COVID. You know, we've never been shut down so much, and then it's like I literally didn't do anything. Like I literally. I tell you, I did all this stuff. I did cook, and I got kids, but you know, like I
nothing. Listen, understood. I tried. What happened was so Saturday I was at work. I'll tell you when I come back. First, I want to say good Frank in the morning. When we come back, more the experience about the storm. If you're listening online or you're watching us, what was the hardest part about the storm for you? What the biggest challenge that you had about the storm? Give me a call, but don't call me yet. Just write it on the comments right here on 5716 Big Frank in the morning.
Hey, what's going on? It's your boy Dante Miles, aka D Belly, aka your city council.
Be a little petty in message, just a little. Everything is going up backwards. Everything. No facts, yo. Gotta go all the way to the bar to get some food. Like, cut it out. Facts. What is that?
What's What's up,
Right back,
everybody?
y'all.
It's Kier here in Jack Faith Hope Club. I am so excited to announce that you can now catch me right here on Fire 716 Radio each and every Monday for Inject Mondays at 7 p.m.
Right.
So go ahead and download the app and rock
Hey,
out
what's
with your
going
girl.
on? It's your
Again,
boy
that's
Dante
each and
Miles,
every
aka D Belly, aka your city council.
Carbone.
I'm here at Fire
Right.
716
I don't
Radio,
know.
and I'm asking you to
It's just
tune
the
in
front-
on
the front
Thursdays
window-
at 11 on our
Front
show,
door's
The Vault.
crashed open.
We're going to be having some conversations
Stupid.
that's super relevant but very important. And sometimes it may be a little uncomfortable, but we're going to make sure that we get our voices out. Come tune in on Thursdays at 11 a.m.
The
and make
ones
sure you
that roll
download
down.
the Fire 716
Facts,
app.
man.
See you then.
What's good, y'all? It's your girl Jay Cherie from Big Frank in the Morning on Fire 716. Listen, we calling our artists. If you a
Facts.
singer, if you a rapper, if you got a group, we want you to email your music to the radio station at fire716radio@gmail.com. Not only will we play on the radio, but we'll do an exclusive interview with you. So once again, email your music to fire716radio@gmail.com.
Fire 716 Radio, boy, Big Frank, locked into Big Frank in the morning. Conversation right now is really about the storm and all of the foul play that's going on. Ask the question, what is one of the hardest things that you experienced during the storm? Nakia, good morning, cousin. Good morning, good morning. And Jay Cherie says, the hardest part for me is getting my dad off the phone because he keeps talking about stuff the news was saying and all the tragedies happening. Let me have a woosah, dude. My spirit is already heavy. Valid. You really concern me about my people, the valid. And
And it's like, I don't know. I'm asking you because it's like how are we supposed to have joy Christmas morning without
Yeah.
kids and everybody else is in turmoil? Like, you know what I'm like?
Yeah.
The chaos is just like, how do you
Mm-hmm.
be like? I had a great Christmas when I got to spend it with my kids and I was able to go to my mom's, but at the same time, I couldn't stop reading like what's going on.
This Christmas hit different for me this year just because of the chain of events of how things happened. Also, just there's other factors that play a role as well. But it was just like, dang. And one thing that my apostle said to me, he says, it was about me finding out my wife was pregnant. But at the same time, we had a member who had just had an abortion. That was dumb. That was not the word I wanted to use. She had a miscarriage.
Yeah.
And thank you guys for understanding my plight. I was like, no, that is not. She had a miscarriage. He says, like, your testimony might be somebody else's trigger.
Mm-hmm.
And that's just a reality for some. So it's like the joy that you can have in your house, have in your house.
Yeah.
Have it in your house among yourselves. And maybe you're not able to blast this season of all the things that you got, all the things that you enjoyed at the cost of those who have no power, who have no electricity, which is the same thing, have no food, or they lost their lives. You don't have the luxury this round to be able to, I won't say gloat or boast about. I know
what you mean, though, but
Yeah.
you don't have to speak it because I'm real big on, like, I do the blog, so I mean, I did enjoy the days with my kids because I do feel like sometimes I get so caught up in doing everything else that it's like, oh, I'm actually locked in with them. We didn't do nothing, but we just was together. You know what I'm saying? And to be together, but be no power, no heat, no, like, what is that like?
Yeah,
right.
No
fact.
Michelle Bless says that driving in it with my daughter was the hardest thing for her. Yeah, I get it. So I had a Uber ride.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm not afraid. I've worked the snow. I'm not afraid of the snow.
Right.
I don't have the
I take
fear.
my car out to test it.
Yeah, I don't have no. I did. Side story. So I had got my Ford Edge, 2020 Ford Edge, and I was like, oh, this is a little SUV. I can do a thing in this. Now, mind you, it's a beautiful day outside. It is half snow, half it's melting away.
Got you.
So I see a patch of snow that looks real like it ain't. It's
Real
still cold,
thick.
So I get it spinning around. You tell me I get stuck. I said the sun is shining. Dripping. There's somebody had to get a tow truck and pull me out because I was stuck on the snowbank.
Yo,
underneath that
out.
light. Oh,
trying
trying
to
man.
no.
fishtail
And half the parking lot is full. Church parking lot.
on Whirlpool.
And it was half clear.
Yeah.
It was just this little patch in the corner. Man.
The backside of the parking lot. Gotcha.
I said, let me get up before anybody comes
I
to
know
this
that's
church.
right.
But first, what's going on? Nothing. Don't let anybody drive by and see me that I know. This is embarrassing. And so I got so yesterday I was in the snow grooving.
Yeah.
Now I told you I went down two streets. One street where the plow just stopped. I don't know what happened, but he was like, "I'm done," and I got out of that. But then when on one street, it wasn't plowed all the way, but it had the grooves of the some people been here.
Got you. Yeah.
So I was in there grooving, right? Thinking about going to pick up somebody. Then it stopped, and then you see footprints. I said, "Oh, we can't go here." So I jumped, flying into my driveway. I hit the reverse. But we good. I'm telling you, I am King Konging. Almost killed this kid. And what happened was
Yo.
So I have passengers I have passengers in the car now, and we're driving and we try to go one way, and this car is crammed in Buffalo, can't get through. Have to back up, go to a different route. The route is so thin. It's a mother and her two boys. Now the mother is way ahead with one boy, and the other one boy is
straggling
along with a sled pulling the snow. And all I can know is I can't stop, because if I stop, I'm going uphill.
Right.
If I lose momentum, I'm
Facts.
going down. I drove and I was driving, and he stepped into the snow, but he couldn't pull his sled up. His sled had snow on it. He was struggling. I go by and said, "You did good. You survived." I kept driving. I told his mom it was rough, but he made it. She said, "I know, thank you," because I couldn't stop. Had I stopped,
facts.
we would backwards.
Be like that.
An hour to get to Genesee, to get by the airport from Niagara Falls. An hour. And then part two, because I'm sorry, this is my Uber story, so I'm sorry.
Yeah.
And then Uber must still think that the roads are just chaotic.
Gotcha.
So it's sending you like back routes. I took a 15-minute trip for a 4-minute ride. I said, this is dumb.
Yo.
It made me turn left, go all the way past round. I was on Maple. I was on Sweet Home in Maple.
Got you.
And by the UB, we got the UB.
Right.
And I was really just going to Flint Road.
Oh, wow.
Which is like right there.
Yeah.
But it sent me back the other way. I went back down across the boulevard. Down the boulevard, came around and came up the other side.
What a side street.
And when I realized that I was just making the right turn, I told him, "I'm so sorry, y'all." And y'all ain't say nothing.
Right.
Y'all ain't say nothing. So
You got it, bro.
yeah. And then there's always something. Because then the other app I use, the Waze app, is a shortcut app.
Got you.
Short caps not plowed. Short way ways aren't plowed. So I'm running into situations. But we got out. We did good. Only got stuck at the gas station. Ain't that
That's crazy.
That's their fault.
But people got stuck at 7-Eleven.
No,
7-Eleven did not touch their parking lot. Like they didn't like graze it. They didn't. They just was like, yo, like.
Dang.
And then I seen somebody got stuck at a 7-Eleven that was closed. It was kind of like, okay, if you seen that parking lot,
Right.
you don't see no
Good morning,
cars.
cousin.
Like,
I'm not going in
It's not
there.
going nowhere. Yeah. So it's been crazy, y'all. It's just been wild. I hope that you guys are just handling your business, okay? It is snowing yet again. I went to the restroom, looked out the window, snow is falling from heaven. Just for a word of wisdom, for those who got bad backs and your knees is different, you got to shovel when it falls. Because if you let it sit, it's gonna be hard and it's gonna be heavy.
You don't have to do layers at a time.
You got listen to me. I'm trying to tell you.
But then it's more work they got to do.
It's
Because if they do it while it's falling, it's just gonna get covered again.
yes, but it's gonna be lighter work because it's lighter and it's faster work.
I get you.
It's
So instead of
repeated
4
work.
inches, it'd be 2 inches.
It'd be 2 inches.
But
watch it. But for because
that
listen,
2 inches of snow is
2
a
inches
lot.
of snow, and it ultimately when you catch it now, you wait for tomorrow, you're in trouble because that joint going it's gonna be like that's when you got to chop it. Then get it. Yeah, we're not trying to chop and go. I'm just saying.
No
that if you got
facts.
back issues and you want that much pressure. Get that fluffy stuff out the way.
Go buy a snowblower.
Go buy a snowblower for sure. For sure. When we get back, y'all, we're gonna talk about some hot topics because Megan Stallion Tory Lanez.
Oh,
my
yeah.
Yeah,
God.
yeah.
Wow.
We're gonna talk about it. It's going down right here. 5716 Big Frank
People
in the
gonna wanna
morning.
fight us about this topic.
Man, they gonna have to pull up.
People take Meg very serious.
Listen, if y'all got local music that's not registered with
Spotify
and the people, holler at me so I can play in between our breaks. I just can't play real music, so get this instrumental. Matter of fact, I'm gonna give y'all a new instrumental because somebody appreciates y'all. But yeah, man. I'm a dog. Lad. Try to see this.
You land. So did he shoot or didn't he? That's dumb. Like, as much as y'all, first off, fact, as many times as you've seen people get locked in Arab stores for stealing, as many times as you've seen Arabs just stand up for theirs, what makes you think it's gonna be smart to go into their hair store? Like, come on, yo. Facts. It's like walking onto the army base. Like, no. Set it up. Texas.
Peter Piper, came through. What's the lesson? Jagged edge, Cupid, Big Frank, Fire 716, your boy Big Frank. You locked in the Big Frank in the morning. Your boy Kev on there.
Yeah.
Here and holding it down. Make sure you tap into Inject Mondays right here at 7 o'clock on Fire 716 Radio.
Yeah.
Rocking out, and we'll be here at 7. Yeah, okay. And know what I said today? I said, oh, I'm gonna sleep in. I said, oh nope, I got a show. But I'm gonna double take it at 6:30. I'm just taking right on to 6 o'clock. But baby, where you going now? I gotta go do the show.
Right.
All right, the hottest show's on. The hottest show's on the station is on. So now, Tory Lanez and Megan Thee Stallion. So for those who don't know, there's the storyline where allegedly, I guess it's proving guilty now, that he had shot Megan, and then we thought Megan was lying because Megan did the interview and she was just like, lady was like, did you have relations with, who you mean, did you sleep with him? girl.
Girl,
You know, and
you
just her
got a
image.
college
So
degree, you know what I mean.
the verdict came in on Friday, just before the holidays, where a group of LA jurors found the Canadian rapper guilty of all three charges against him: felon neglect, discharge of a firearm, assault with a semi-automatic firearm, and carrying a loaded and unregistered firearm. After the verdict was read, several members of the Tory's family, including his dad and stepmom, shouted, system this system stands before God," and calling the court system evil. Deputies surrounded his family members and escorted them out of the courtroom.
Terrible.
Yeah. Tory
Well.
faces more than 22 years in prison,
What?
which will be determined during his I can't read no more.
Sentencing. I got you.
His sentencing on January 22nd. Sources connected to the case tells us that Tory lawyers were in touch with the immigration officials, but before I know he was Canadian. I didn't know he was a Canadian.
Canada.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And Megan got a thumbs up. Hey guys.
The media said that Megan was blinkmatized and then tried to leave Tory and just didn't handle it well.
Yo,
They did. I said, well, that's
Well, you know,
that's stupid.
because y'all, the real buddy is real. Oh, hey,
I mean, they
friend.
said that they before the thing. So I mean,
Oh yeah. I mean,
they asked her, "Did you sleep with him before the court date?" And she said no. And they said yes, you did. Yeah.
so apparently you're lying, Megan.
Ellen DeGeneres gives an emotional update on the loss of Stephen Twitch, the boss.
Yeah.
She replies on that.
That's terrible.
Yeah, so it's
This is all bad. Like
Right.
it's all bad.
mental health is not a joke, people.
Not
If
at
you
all.
are
Not even a little bit.
seeking, you need to seek, like literally.
Like, come talk to
find
me.
help. Yeah,
Like,
seriously.
I'm not a therapist,
Me
but
neither, but I will
I'm
give
a
you
listening
something,
ear.
like,
Like,
listen,
I will listen to you. I'll give you some wisdom, and I pray with you. Like,
That's a fact.
I ain't the deepest person, just know that much. But you can come talk to me, man.
Seriously.
Don't. It ain't
I'm
never
telling you, that's like the hardest part of being locked in.
that you by yourself. Like,
Yeah. Cher is showing off her diamond ring.
yeah, get married.
Engaged to AE, who's he like a producer or some executive, something behind the scenes. No one forward.
Nobody in the
No
spotlight.
one forward facing. Just
Gotcha.
don't know who he is. But long story short, him and Cher. He's a young black male, and him and Cher is.
How old is Cher?
Cher is
She's like 70. She
70.
gotta be.
Yeah, we read this conversation before. Cher.
Ooh, is it up? Is it switch?
There we go.
Yeah.
Right then. Yeah, Cher is either engaged or trolling. I don't know how old Cher is. Went through this before. She's like 80 something.
She's
70.
robbing the cradle.
Robin child.
Cradle.
She's in her mid late 70s.
She's robbing the nursery.
Sonny going
He wasn't thought of.
like he the Blizzard of 70. She the Blizzard of 77, and he
He the
22. And he doesn't even know.
October
He
facts.
don't even know. I just showed up. I just got here. What is happening? But, hey,
Yo,
he the October storm.
I never heard of this.
I never experienced that before. But yeah, that's what they got going on. Jay Shree has some more stuff. Let me see if I can get to it quickly. Some more hot topics before we get ready to get people back to the humble abodes. My wife probably not watching. But wife, what you doing? You staying home or you going home? She at the spot. What else you got? I'm just running through iPhone 14. Oh, that was Cher. My guy Orlando Brown is in the news for what?
Domestic.
Matthew,
Poor
who
Orlando.
told cops Orlando came at him with a broken off knife blade and a hammer. Police OB is struggling with a mental illness. Of course.
Oh yeah.
He thinks that Orlando is at times out of touch with reality, and he is bummed. He's bummed he wasn't able to help Orlando make a movie comeback.
Wait, what? Who said that?
This was Matthew, but I don't know. Matthew's. My bad. I read things in order. Try it again. Matthew Sanders, alleged victim, tells TMZ he's directing and producing a movie called Up the Score and wanted Orlando to be a part of it because he considered OB not only a friend, but an extremely talented. OB is Orlando Brown. For the
Right.
Orlando legal issues have been well documented over the years, and Matthew said Orlando have been living in his home in Ohio since November during the pre-production for the movie. We're told that there were no major issues until the Thursday incident. Now my question is, what's the Thursday incident?
Right.
Is
What
that
happened?
Is that the domestic?
Right.
Then that goes into why Matthew said that he came out with a hammer because he couldn't give him a comeback in his career. Orlando Brown, you've been done for a long time.
All right,
Yeah.
let it go.
Like, hang it up.
No, seriously.
Yeah, so Orlando Brown is losing a movie role because of his domestic violence arrest, a role alleged victim actually got him in. So, yeah.
Wait. So you bit the hand that fed you, big dog?
So he's losing the movie role because his domestic violence arrest, a role that the alleged victim actually got him. Yes.
Wow. That's crazy. I'm trying to look out for you, but you attacked me. I don't know what the full story, but
Doesn't
still,
matter.
like,
It's
I'm
still,
trying to
like-
put you in I'm trying to change the narrative of you.
That's the way it goes.
Like, come on, bro. Oh, so what you trying to say?
And
Trying to say, bro. Let's
facts.
do something different.
Facts.
Like,
and here's some more, I guess, more local. It might be more local than it is national. But the Arctic blast that reached its peak velocity in Buffalo has spread a deep chill across much of the United States since Thursday, stretching from Washington State to Florida, with about 2 million people covered by a winter advisory, according to the National Weather Service calculations. In Washington D.C., the temperature topped out at 22 degrees on Christmas Eve, the coldest maximum temperature on that day since 1989, according to
Jesus.
NWS.
That's wild.
That's wild. So it's
I think Baltimore somewhere didn't have power either. Though,
Yeah, like-
going down there.
Yeah, I
this has
think so.
been,
Yeah.
this has been East Coast situation. But listen, we'll get back with words of inspiration, some encouragement for you. Yeah, because I got something I want to say, and I want to say it real strong. We can be right back. Big Frank in the morning.
What's good, y'all? It's your girl Jay Cherie from Big Frank in the Morning on Fire 716. Listen, we calling our artists. If you a singer, if you a rapper, if you got a group, we want you to email your music to the radio station at fire716radio@gmail.com. Not only will we play on the radio, but we'll do an exclusive interview with you. So once again, email your music to fire716radio@gmail.com.
Hey, what's going on? It's your boy Dante Miles, aka D Belly, aka your city council. I'm here at Fire 716 Radio, and I'm asking you to tune in on Thursdays at 11 on our show, The Vault. We're going to be having some conversations that's super relevant, but very important. And sometimes it may be a little uncomfortable, but we're going to make sure that we get our voices out. Come tune in on Thursdays at 11 a.m. and make sure you download the Fire 716 app. See you then.
Oh yeah. No urgent care was open. Oh, got you. Got you. Yeah.
I know they do. I don't play with Maury, especially with my kids. I'm the person at children every day.
The word.
But I just knew what it was. And I told them, I was like, she might have put something in her ear. I don't know. But I knew it.
Got you.
As a kid, you never know.
Right.
What's up, everybody? It's Kier here, Inject Faith Hope Love. I am so excited to announce that you can now catch me right here on Fire 716 Radio each and every Monday for Inject Mondays at 7 p.m. So go ahead and download the app and rock out with your girl. Again, that's each and every Monday at 7 p.m. Tune in and have a good time with us.
30 more seconds. I'll be right there.
Yeah. Facts. Like, oh man, so dark, but they say Christmas time is the highest suicide. What's going on? It's your boy Kev on there. But in the midst of all of this, how many people took their lives? Like that's the big, yeah. Like It's too much. On facts. I'm, I'm tired. Like
I don't know. I think it kind of flipped it for me because I was fucking like trying to get all these gas. It's just like, like
yeah,
I was like, I could go above and beyond. Like, everybody has everything at this point. Let's be honest.
facts.
And I just feel like when he shut everything down, I was like, guys, like, it's not about the gas, it's about me. Like,
Facts.
talk to me and spend time with me and enjoy your family.
Right.
Literally enjoy your
Legit.
family. Like, so yeah, I want to watch a movie. Let's cuddle and watch a movie.
No facts.
It's
Like
with me, it's just me and my kids. So it's like after a while, I'm like, okay, I need to move on. Actually, like,
yeah,
other than that, I'm just like, yo, and like everybody was good.
facts. No, for sure.
So I definitely was like up last night. I felt like, remember the Rev Run used to take his bubble bath and this little
And
naked thing? I swear I did it
yo,
last night.
facts.
It's like, America, what is going on?
Yo, for real.
But I feel horribly for everybody that's going through stuff.
Facts,
Coming
man.
up to ask you, this song is feel like we just went through the
Through the fire, man.
glory come, we'll be sure. Oh, one day. Yeah. Y'all don't hear it, so it's okay. One day.
Oh.
I saw Santa at the Christmas party in Packer Court getting lit, dropping it like it was. I was like, go ahead, Santa.
Word. Nah, facts. Next year you got to get a red and white Adidas track.
Adidas tracksuit.
Facts.
Fire 716. You're locked in the Big Frank in the morning. Homegirl Kiara AG in the building, and my boy Kev on air.
You already.
Okay, they trying to go. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Oh.
Just a little bit of this. I'm sorry. Just a little bit of this. No.
Is that Tupac?
Yeah, it was Tupac. Yeah. First I was like Big Frank in the morning. Listen, we're doing a quick the mind just went real gang, just hood was about to just go real hood. Gotta watch myself. Rap battles, gotta reduce those now.
Yeah.
I'm gonna let you guys give me your words of inspiration because I have something serious I want to say. Let you guys go first. Give us some words just to inspire the people, to uplift them, really to inspire them. Okay, Jake, yeah.
Okay. So in this time, these last 3 days have been kind of I'll say treacherous.
Yeah.
In lack of words, but first heed the warnings. Stay inside, follow instruction, and if you can help.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? We said it earlier, working together helps you get through anything. And through this storm, we need teamwork. We need community. We need unselflessness. Unselflessness? We need selflessness. But yeah, man, we need people that are just not so quick to go to social media.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Let's not go to social media. Let's get out the house and go help.
Don't post me on Facebook because you let me in your house. Like,
Facts.
don't do that.
Facts. Like don't let's get off of social media
Right.
while this storm is going on. And let our actions be spoken of and not seen, because the volume comes when it's not spoken.
Yeah.
So yeah, go ahead. That's all.
I would say, kind of piggyback off what you say. I would say focus on what you can control. Stop
Yeah.
focusing so much on the negatives, and just be thankful for what you do have. Even if you're cold right now, you have a roof over your head. Let's hope.
Fact.
And just try to stay focused on the positive, just so you don't necessarily drive yourself, into that mental state. This time of the year with the storm, and then
the holiday season. It can be depressing for some people. Everybody don't have the luxuries that we have.
Yeah.
So I would just say just focus on what you do have. Be thankful. Give thanks always, and it'll keep you pushing.
For
You
sure.
just gotta find the good in the bad.
Facts.
I'm not sure at what point she made this comment, but my cousin is here and says, "I'm happy." Oh yeah, she's about Tory Lanez. I'm happy he got convicted of the years he got, because how you going to shoot somebody and then make a whole album about them like that was like
People
them.
take Tory and Meg very seriously. I'm telling you.
Yeah, that's stupid, man.
Watch the company you keep. My
Facts.
conversation today is a little different because I don't know how I'm going to do this, but I want to do this. It's time for all my it's time to become a winner, and for me, everything that I've gleaned, I have to give out. Everything that I've learned, I have to pass on. Everything that I get, nothing that I arrive to a place where I made it somewhere, but as I get it, it's time for me to give it.
Yeah.
And last night, I was just sitting there. I was thinking. I was like, "Yo, I need us to have a plan of action." Somebody said to me one time, "If it's not written down, it's not real."
Right.
Yeah, written down, it's not real. So, I took a course in a business class with Iberio Business Center, and did that process well. And what we developed was a business model canvas.
Mm-hmm.
And I feel like I put a stat on Facebook that if you're connected to me and you're in business, at bare minimum, you should have a business model canvas and a bank account for your business. That's easier said than done, but I want to really show people what you taught me.
Yeah.
I want to be able to give that same lesson to others, but not necessarily in a 6-7 week class, but in a week.
Right.
So I'm trying to figure out a time frame where I can begin to ask you questions about what you do, but those questions are going to help you execute the business model canvas, so that when you're talking to somebody, you know what you're talking about.
Absolutely.
You know your pitch and your power. Like winging it is over.
Yeah.
Facts.
Winging it and just randomly doing stuff is out. 2023 has to. You said, "Oh, I got to be intentional." No, 2023 has to be an execution of the conversations that you've had concerning yourself, your business, your plan, and ideas. You may not know how to do everything. You may not know how everything is supposed to work, but you have the idea.
Right.
But the Bible says, write the vision, make it plain, so they that see it can run with it. The problem that we have is that I got visionaries trying to be runners, and you're not supposed to run. You're supposed to have the vision. When you have the vision, then God, when people who have the skill set to do what needs to be done sees the vision, they attach themselves to the vision. I can help here, and we can execute.
Facts.
But if you haven't done your business model canvas, you don't know your value proposition, which is like your why factor, or what problem are you solving. You don't know the demographic that you reach directly. And if you listen, let me help you real quick. If you say that you reach everybody, you're a liar.
Facts.
You're a liar. You do not. You got to know who you reach. You got to know what channels you use to reach them. Is your conversation, talking face to face, a better convincing? Is social media a way? How are you reaching your audience? How are you getting to them? And then, what is your projections?
Right.
If somebody came to invest in you, they wouldn't know how to invest in you because they don't know
Where their money going?
they don't know where their money
That makes
going
sense.
because you don't know where it's going.
Right.
And if they ask you for numbers and books, you don't have any numbers of books to show because you've been cash apping your own money to your own pocket. So it's blended. And I tell you this because I'm guilty. I know.
Right.
It's like, yeah, you paying me, but you cashed at me, and that's going into the home
Right.
deposit.
Yeah.
So now I got business money paying for home stuff paying for business stuff. So when you look at my books now, you can't see it.
Right.
So therefore, there's no portfolio for your book. So not now, I can't see your history. So for 2023, my goal is anybody connected to me, business model canvas, and get you. It ain't got to be a Bank of America key bank. Get you a business bank account.
Fact.
You can get you a.
I got
Chime.
one with KeyBank that really.
Yeah, no facts. Like I'm not knocking the banks. I might even check getting them in here to talk about it because, which there's others. They got other options.
Yeah.
Let me
sure.
just okay. Let me help you out real quick. For some of y'all who is being chased by the FDIC, I don't think is the name of it. FDIC. FDIC just something bad. FDIC
Or the
and IRS, the check system, and you like, oh, they're gonna find you. Be
Yo,
found in your
facts.
business.
Yeah.
All right, but there are certain avenues who are not connected to the federal system, but it's efficient for tracking your income, what's coming in, what's coming out, what's moving.
Yeah.
And at this point, you need that because you can't tell me that you're waiting for somebody to invest in you, to pour into you, to give to you, and we don't even know what you're doing. We can't even pull out a piece of paper to say, and the business model canvas is just the beginning. It's just an outline of what your business is. There's another part where you have to do an actual business plan in more detail.
Got you.
But if you ain't did but the canvas makes it easier to do the plan. But if you haven't done the due diligence, you don't know who your competition is, what they bringing in for numbers, how they moving. Because while you're trying to fight people, there's people who are in the same field as you, doing what you do, but don't capture your people. But you need to glean from them, what are they doing well?
Right.
Duplicate that for your audience. Because everybody's not for everybody. I get that. Everybody all kind of brave. We can go through all that all day long. But for me, it's about, listen, I gotta let's get our setting into a better place going forward.
Right.
And I'm not sure if I'm doing it on the radio, if I'm gonna do a different class. I'm not sure exactly how I'm going to execute it, but it's not going to take long. What took me 7 weeks can take you a week to get done.
Right.
If you're willing to do the due diligence. That means that if I talk to you Monday morning, you got to complete the assignment by Monday night.
Yeah.
Because come Tuesday, we're on to the next set of questions.
That's how my schooling has been.
Yeah, and that's what it is.
Courses are only a month.
Yeah.
So we got new projects every week. Monday you got to start reading.
Right.
Tuesday you better finish reading.
Yeah.
Wednesday you better start your project.
Because there's no reason to delay or hesitate or procrastinate or extend whatever. And I get everybody learning curve is different, but I'm gonna try my best to give you what I've gotten. And some of them are just basic questions.
Yeah.
If you answer these questions and you add them to the canvas, by the time the week is over with, you good.
Right.
All the questions answered, you know where you're going. The only thing that is probably the most treacherous is going to be the financial part. But that's projection. And it's not really hard. But you got to know your services and know what you do. Because for me, I believe Frank is going to be a multi-millionaire. Multi-millionaire. Not just because, you're just talking it, but no, because I have vision.
Right.
I got ideas. I got thoughts. I got things happening. So it requires me now to have multiple business canvases.
Yeah.
Multiple situations. So while watch this sounds great. While we're going through yours, I'm creating the next one. I've done the business model canvas for the radio station and what it is. The next step to that is the intense business plan.
Right.
So I'm gonna say this again. You can't apply for the grant, the loan, and the money without a business plan.
Yeah.
You can't. They want to know where your money going. How you can't get a loan without a business plan. So anybody out here talking and you taking these jobs and these businesses and these things, thinking that that's going to make you successful,
right?
No. You're going to be hustling for yourself, by yourself, fighting to survive.
Yep.
Same thing you're doing for the 9 to 5, because you haven't set a plan in motion. How much do I put out per project? And that's why I know for a fact. Because I tell you, this is gonna take a minute. Because I know that if I can make 8 sales a month,
right,
and each sale being a 3-month commitment, and at a minimum I can do $200 contracts each, that I'll be operating in a 6-figure exchange by the end of the year.
Oh wow!
Because when I go the first month, I got 8. I go into the next month already with another 8. Right. Then I get 8 more. That's 16. I go into the third month with 16 already. I get 8 more. That's 24.
Right.
And guess what? I go into the next. I never get back to just having 8.
Right.
It will always be 16 or more because one contract falls off, but I wouldn't go get 8 more.
Right.
But what happens is I had to do those numbers to realize what I needed to make this work.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say this, and you may not like me. Your business isn't excelling because you don't know the numbers that's needed to make it work. We just doing and throwing numbers out there.
Facts.
But you got to be like, listen, right now I value my time at $75 an hour. So no matter what I'm doing, whether I'm on the DJ, Santa, or whatever, my time per hour right now is $75 an hour. I don't care how. Oh, that's too much for Santa. Well, you ain't got to pay it.
Right.
But if you want me to pull up, ho, yeah. you're gonna drop that 75 an hour.
Yeah.
And if you want me for 3 or 4 hours, you're gonna drop that money. Why? Because that's where I value my time at right now.
Right.
With that being said, if I'm working on a video or an edit, and I believe that it's gonna take me more than an hour, guess what? I gotta charge you more than an hour. But then I also know my skill set. Minimum $50 because I know this is gonna take me a few minutes. I know where I'm going. Right. Because I set up
And
already.
You pay for quality. You pay for what you,
You
get.
pay
Pay
for
for
what
what
you
you
get.
get.
Quality, you gotta pay for.
And you have to pay. And let me say this, and I'm
All
right.
that. That's time consuming.
That's time.
Oh, yeah.
Listen, 2 minutes takes 6 hours. Leave me alone.
Ask me how I know.
Fact, like this, what you and this.
I don't know, but I've seen the work.
No,
yeah,
fact.
like for somebody like and for editing content and videos,
Yeah.
what that takes. Just get your video 30 seconds. Don't mean it didn't take me 4 hours to get it done. Don't mean I
Don't
exhaust
mean it
myself
didn't take me a week.
a week to
Like
to
legit.
chop it to get it right. Instead of what I'm saying is set your standard, set your price, set your tone, and be that, live in that, move in that. But you got to have your business model canvas, and you got to do your financial, which might just be projection.
Right.
Look at what you've been doing. Look at where you at, and you need a business account so that you can channel your money through and know what's going on with it, and separate the two. And I still got some cleaning up to do myself and separating my home money from my business money because my business ain't doing what it need to do yet. But it's all right. I'm on my way. So those are my words of wisdom. And I'm like I said, hopefully by the end of the week, I'll have a plan of action to how I'm going to execute this course or this class. Like I said, I'm just giving you what I got. Iberio Business Center taught me. It took us 6 weeks to get. But I'm gonna ask you the questions on Monday. Answer them. Answer them. Answer them. I'm gonna ask you a set of questions on Tuesday.
Right.
Answer them, and we're gonna go through that. We're gonna go through that. We're gonna knock all that out. I'm gonna set my plan up, and by the end of it, you'll end up having those questions answered, and then you're gonna have to do your financial projections on your own. Then you have to do that, and then you got to get your bank account. QuickBooks,
Right.
bank account. That's been blessing my life. I ain't gonna hold you. So it's stuff there. So it's your boy Big Frank, man. These are my words of wisdom for the day. Rock with me was Kira AG. I appreciate her for coming through as always.
Yes,
Kevin on air. What
Yeah,
it is? What's up?
yeah.
Those who are online watching me, listen. Make sure you download the app. Don't forget that because there's benefits to that, and I'll have a promotion out shortly. I'm gonna do some Zoom meetings and do it on the radio at the same time. I gotta figure it out, but for sure it's going down. 5716, Big Frank in the morning. It's been good. It's been real. Y'all drive safe, live safe, stay home.
Stay
Stay
in
home.
the house.
Yes, just like if you
The
need
store's
to ride.
not open.
They not.
Target's
That's
not open. Sam's is open, but stay home.
facts.
Stay home.
Somebody do a barbecue or something. Like,
No, valid. I cooked my ribs already.
We need the block party, man. Somebody get a block
Somebody
party.
get a block party.
Bonfire, come
No,
on,
facts.
grill.
Back. If I do it, I'll let y'all know. It's going down. 5716, Big Frank in the morning. I'll let y'all. Peace, love, and soul.